welcome to another edition of CIGAR-B-Q. Forget about it. But today we're going to do chicken cutlet Parmesan Heroes and meatball Parmesan Heroes. But the first thing I got to do is smash the heck out of the chicken cutlets, right? We're going to tenderize it and we're going to teach it a lesson. All right, there's nothing wrong with teaching chicken cutlets a lesson once in a while. All right, so take out the chicken. Put my glasses on for safety. You bastard! You talking to me? I talk to you like this with the ham. I got your head in a vice, Vinny. What are you doing? This is the fun part of cooking. I don't even know why I have the flat point. It's gotta be, you know what I mean? For the kneecaps. Right here, for the kneecaps. You're lucky I don't get the soapbox. Okay, so this is another edition of CIGAR-B-Q. My name is George Kenzenyeller. This is not a cigar review. I am not a professional chef, but I do like to grill. Love to smoke a cigar while I do it. Today we're doing chicken cutlet palm, little mini chicken palm subs, and a meatball palm sub. I only need 3, but you can make as many as you want. So what I have here is my griddle. This is the Weber something or other, cooking something, adding vegetable oil because it's very tolerant to heat. I'm going to let that get up to temperature. I'm going to fry the cutlets. All right, so stick around. When I come back, I'm going to light up my stick and we'll get started. All right, forget about it. So this oil is pretty hot. I'm gonna get these cutlets on there. Nice. So my daughter breaded these. She does such an amazing job. My wife even asked her to do the breading for her because the breadcrumbs just stick to it no matter what. So I'm gonna fry these 2. This is the first time I'm ever frying chicken cutlets on a grill. So if this fails, it'll cost me a few bucks, but more importantly, no retakes. So yeah, we're gonna let these chicken cutlets cook. I'm gonna do like 4 minutes aside or so. And as soon as I can get my camera working here, we'll get started. But so I just used Italian breadcrumbs. I seasoned it with, seasoned the egg, just salt and pepper in the egg. And the Italian breadcrumbs do the rest. With the magic of my daughter's breadcrumbing techniques, you got a pretty nice chicken cutlet. See? Not bad. Boom. All right, so just gonna let these simmer a bit and see what happens. Okay, well, these bad boys are cooking. I'll light up my cigar if I can get it lit. There we go. Beauty. No time to toast today. Windy here in the big city. The windy city of Chicago. It's about 80, almost 80 degrees though. Okay, now what I'm going to do, see, these are getting a nice golden brown. I assume they're cooking, but I also will let them bake in the bread a little bit because I got fresh mutts I'm going to put on there, and sauce. Got my bread right here, nice bread. See that? Nice. And the meatball. See the meatballs? Hey, forget about it. I add a little sauce to the meatballs, and I'm going to put the skillet, if I can fit it on here, so just to get it warmed up, just to get that heat started, because then I'm going to swap it out. Give these another turn. Yeah, these are good. Wow. They're screaming. Sounds beautiful. Okay. Really. Here's the meatball. It's gonna go in a hero too. Parmesan. Okay, I think these are probably done. Right there. Nice. I'm gonna add a little more oil. Very nice. Mayflies only live for 24 hours. 24 hours. That means in 24 hours they gotta, first of all, get born. Then they gotta fly, learn to fly. Then they gotta hook up so they can create some other offspring that can only live for 24 freaking. What a joke! That's a prank. That's nature's way of singing it to somebody. So they all look alike. So luckily they can, you know, hey Susie, how you doing? Me and you, forget it. You know, what are you doing? What are you doing later? You know, well, we got about 80 seconds because I want to enjoy the other 20 hours of my life. All right, so let's get busy here. All right, so everybody, they all look alike. You know, they can all get hook up. But imagine it with people that only live 24 hours, right? So we were born. If you're born ugly, you don't have a lot of time to go out and first of all learn to walk, go hook up. You take a girl to a bar, get her drunk fast enough so that she'll sleep with you so you can have some offspring. That's insane. Can you imagine being a mayfly? What the fuck? You hop out and you're already looking to get some. I mean, you talk about pressure. That's a lot of pressure. I'm going to turn these over real quick, only because I want to get the breadcrumbs and everything seared in there. I'm going to tilt my yard is on an angle. It's not even the grill. It's the yard that's on an angle. So I got to tilt the barbecue back to get the oil. Oh my God. This is what it's all about, folks. Low budget cooking show. But hey, it's a lot of fun. So, I'm going to let these cook. When these are done, I'll have the insert in and we'll get carried away, okay? Alright, welcome freaking back. So these cutlets are ready to come off. And the meatballs are already simmering, which is what I want, because it'll make it that much easier for it to melt, for the cheese to melt in the sandwich so I don't overcook the bread. Wow. Look at that. I am going to remove the griddle. I need 2 hands for that. First I gotta put this bad boy to the side. Nice. See that, huh? You can never have enough table space. Forget about it. I'll take this off. I'll set that griddle on. I put the insert in. Burn my fingernails off. Now I don't have to cut them. I then I want to put this meatball back on. Right here. I'm going to let that cook. Fast pace, man. Woo. Got the green bottled beer. Everybody knows what that is. So while those are simmering, while the chicken was cooking, I cut up the bread. So here comes the wind. It's gonna make some crazy sounds on my microphone. So I cut up the bread. I got my fresh mutts I bought pre-sliced. Makes it much easier. And then what I do is I wrap the sandwich bread in foil. See, now this is the way we did it at my dad's pizzeria. We did it in an oven, obviously, the pizza oven. Put the sandwich, you wrap it in foil. I cut the chicken in strips, put it in the sandwich, sauce, cheese, foil around and around the edge of the bread so it doesn't get black in the oven when you put it in. I don't know how it's going to work out on the grill, but we'll see. But these meatballs are simmering nice. I'm going to start setting up the sandwiches. Alright, this thing is on. So, nature. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the meatballs on the sandwich. So normally, the big ones, the big subs, cut the meatballs in half. So that ain't happening today. We need all the meatballs. It's, you know, I gotta change the times when I do this show because the ice cream man loves to come around when I'm doing this. So, beer, cigar. Take a piece of aluminum foil, like this. Here. Take a little sauce. I don't have a little bit of sauce. You don't want to make the bread a sloppy mess, right? So, take a piece of fresh mutts. I don't even know if my camera's in focus right now. I'm all over the place. Bad hair day if you had a lot of back hair like me. So I take the cheese. I'm just going to place one right on each meatball. Close it up. Meatball. This now, make a little fold on the edge of the bread. This little fold, edge of the bread, like that. Then I pinch it close on the ends so it holds the bread closed. See? Cheese on top. Should have got longer foil. It's gonna work out. I swear it'll work out. That's the meatballs. All right. Then. Okay, meatball palm is ready to go on. Now what I'll do, I'm going to grab one of these cutlets. Need 2 hands for that. And cut them into strips. That's how we do it because they come out, chances are they're going to come out bite-sized like that. Right? You don't want one big piece of chicken cutlet. That's annoying. And the little secret is you don't need as much chicken. So again, I lay the chicken, still steaming. Look at that, beautifully done. Get a couple more pieces in there. Nice. Okay, good. Get my foil, which I just so happen to have handy. I will. There's berries falling out of this tree. It's just like I need to be in the middle of a parking lot so I can avoid some of these challenges that nature provides. So, there. A little bit of sauce. Put it on, bada boom. Nice. Some fresh mutts. It's too thick, just squish it with your fingers, no big deal. Give it a little massage and you tell it some stories and maybe the food will listen, right? Because it's never our fault. It's the food's fault. Another piece of foil. This one's a little smaller. What are you going to do? Alright, cut some chicken. Nice. Tight spot there, I'll get rid of that. There you go. There you go. Wow, it's still hot. Nice and hot. Cut. Cut. Nice. To be a one-man show. Not easy. Alright, sauce. On to the sandwich. This is how we do it. Now I didn't need a ladle. I don't have the extra dishes. Grab some more fresh meat. Put it on there. Now did you ever notice that there are no baby pigeons? I never seen a baby pigeon. And I lived in New York. So, turns out that they live with their parents until they're adults. Sounds like people I know. So you got this pigeon who's like in his 30s, not doing anything. When you gonna get out of the nest, you rat bastard? Can you imagine? If everybody that was born on Earth had stayed home until they were adults? Alright, so these are all wrapped up, ready to go. I'm gonna switch camera angles, alright? I'll be back. Okay guys and gals, I'm gonna put these sandwiches now on the outer edge, kind of like an indirect heat, onto the grill and cover them. I guess I'll cover them for 5 minutes and then I'll check on them. So in they go. See you later. My vents are maybe like half, 50%. I don't know. We'll see what the grill gets up to. I'm hoping it gets up to around 300, 350. And then we know for sure it's going to melt. Okay? So, wow. I bought a boneless chicken breast, so that's 2 halves. Filleted it myself, beat the hell out of it because they're jerks. And then I got all this chicken out. This is great. I have more bread inside. My belly, I can hear it growing. Can you hear it? Like that. So we're talking about pigeons. You ever see, like, especially pigeons, there are other birds that do it. They walk around like that, you know, like they can't keep their heads still. Like, first of all, I can't imagine being born without any feet, or like just feet, no arms or legs or anything. Honey, what do you need? You need milk? All right, like, I would be exhausted. I wouldn't even want to go out. Like, honey, can you go pick up some milk? Oh, okay, all right, let me get the milk. What do you need? Corn? Oh, okay, corn. Yeah. God damn it, the corn. Why? How do I carry it? So, well, it turns out that their heads aren't actually going back and forth. It's the body that's catching up to the head, and the heads remain still for stability because they need to be able to see, so they stabilize their eyes and their head stays level while their body does all the moving underneath it. That's amazing. I mean, you can Google that, but that's crazy. Who knew, right? All right, so I'm gonna check these. The grill is at 355, and the cheese looks like it's starting to melt. I'm gonna let it stay for a little longer. Not gonna shuffle over. That's all right. God damn. So we'll check in 5 minutes. I'm not gonna make you stand there and wait, and I don't feel like digitizing all this footage, so we'll be back. Alrighty. So the cheese looks like it's melting, and my stupid GoPro acting up every 5 minutes now. They've been on. The cheese looks like it's melting. One of the issues is coming right out of the fridge. The cheese is very cold, but it does take a little while to warm up. So my suggestion is, and I'll do that next time, is to bring out the cheese, let it get to room temperature, and you'll have it melting, no problem. So here is the sandwich. See? The bread is not burned. The cheese is melting nice. See it? And that's chicken cutlet and meatball palm heroes on the grill. You saw it here on CIGAR-B-Q. And I am going to enjoy these while you are not, unless you are going to do this recipe. So this has been another episode of CIGAR-B-Q. My name is George Canzaniello. I am having a blast doing these videos, and if you have any suggestions, message me. I don't know if you can leave comments. YouTube's been a little funny lately, but you can message me. I'll put my contact info in the About section on my YouTube channel. I have a CIGAR-B-Q YouTube channel, so look me up and send me some messages and suggestions. I'm always willing to learn and try something new. And that's about all I got, baby. So, thanks. So the bread did come out a little dark on the bottom. That happens when you're over coals and bread. They don't get along too well. These in half. Nice. Meatball palm. Then we got the chicken right here. Chicken palm. Like this. Look at that, huh? Mouth-watering sandwiches on the grill.